Mrs. Bradley Robinson, stating that Sumner High School memorabilia was placed on the curb.
What?
And they were going to throw it in the dumpster. And so she had a truck and I had a van, and we went and picked up all the material. Let me say that over the years we had asked and pleaded with the school district to allow us to have the stuff. One day we'd get a museum, but we would never do it. We were able to retrieve all this material, and it was housed at my house until 2010, when we established the Sumner High School alumni room. Let me tell you about the alumni room. That is probably, it is the best committee that I ever worked on. When we started, none of us knew anything about museums. And so we said, how are we going to do this? And so we pondered, and Eileen Collins Smith, this is an article on her that was in the Kansas newspaper. She missed the first two meetings. She came and said, well, just take the book. We're just going to take the book and just follow the book and go around the wall. And that we did. As we would work every day, didn't have to tell people, I want you to do this. They knew what they were doing. And they came in just like they were going to a job and paid the stuff that you see on the room, on the walls. They paid for material out of their pockets. The Sumner Alumni Room did not cost the Sumner Alumni Association a dime.
Hammer.
Even the cabinets that you see there, we can't tell where we got them from, but they're there. The principal of Sumner High School at that time, as we were doing the room, would come in the room every day. Very gracious man, very helpful, and he watched us every day. When we got near the end, he came and he said, you know, I've been watching this very closely. I've heard a lot about Sumner High School, and I've read everything I could about it. But you know, this school has always been an academy, and I doubt that we will ever be able to live up to the standards that you all have set.
I know that's right.
Let me say now that your assistance is needed in helping keeping the history alive. You do not have to be a graduate or attended Sumner High School to be a member of the Alumni Association. You can be an honorary member, and annual dues only $25. We need a museum not only to house Sumner material, but to house other black history. The city of this size needs a black history museum. It's not to supplement or do anything with the other museums. Wichita. Interesting thing in Wichita, they have a huge museum. And you know who financed that, who did all of it? The Koch brothers. But we can do that here. We need a museum. There needs to be discussions, and we have tons of material on the black business community. The black business community from the 1800s up until the 1960s was possibly the most outstanding business community of any northern city in this country. And we know virtually nothing about it. So I urge you to get with it, and let's do something. I urge you to do three things. Number one, visit the Sumner High School Alumni Room. It is open the second Tuesday and the fourth Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Granville O'Neill is the curator, a volunteer, doesn't get paid a dime. He does it, he's there every month. Number two, secure a copy of the Sumner Story and read it. Don't just get it and put it on the cocktail paper. Secure a copy of the documentary, The Best Kept Secret, and a copy of the Sumner High School Alumni Room. Do these items with your children and grandchildren. The black history of Wyandotte County must not die. If we do not preserve and write our own history, no one else will.
Okay.
I have desperately looking and literally begging someone who I can pass on what I know for the last 15 years. And I have not been able to find not a single person who would say, I'll pick up the mantle. But I'm still trying. Hopefully one day hopefully one day somebody will say, I want to learn, as I did. Orr and Murray belong to the same church. And for those who know Mr. Murray, every time he saw him, he was talking history.
Yes, he was.
Some of it accurate and some of it inaccurate. Probably saying with me, probably some accurate, some inaccurate. But I saw what he wanted to do. And I felt I want to pick his brain. And I hope that before I leave this side, that I get somebody will say, teach me everything that you know. Thank you. And let me, before I leave, Sonny, hold up your hand. That's Sonny Gibson from Kansas City, Missouri. Sonny is historian in his own right. Every Friday, if you go to McDonald's, that you still have it every Friday. Welcome to Brooklyn. Some of you probably read the article 2 months back. But Sonny has done a lot of writing. He's done, how many books have you done now, Sonny? 5 books. We're at the Hub Bookstore. Sonny used to come into the Hub Bookstore, and we talked about a lot of things. So Sonny is so gracious and such a good person. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your attention. And I don't think we have any time for any questions, but hopefully